PSG-LGD.
And here they are. They are your grand finalists of TI10, and they are looking to repeat with this time the championship. As a result, of course, they have a road to go here in this upper bracket. PSG-LGD, their first opponent will be none other than Team Secret.
Team Secret.
It is Team Secret in the upper bracket. This team has had quite a rough year with one of the longest routes you can imagine to get to this stage via the last chance qualifiers. Of course, at the helm, it is Puppy. This is his 11th international. Incredibly impressive result.
PSG-LGD versus Team Secret. Game 1.
I do think that main stage meta shifts a little bit compared to group stage, though, where you can see a lot of fighting, a lot of heroes becoming popular, but when you're actually on the stage and the nerves are hitting you, you do tend to go for comfort.
Time to pick. Lone Druid, okay. Also, Crystal Maiden last pick.
Yeah.
We saw Crystal Maiden being banned in the first phase.
Yeah, I love it.
This hero got a lot of love.
Thank you, Shiver. Sunsfan here with SyndereN.
I always think LGD is going to win until they don't, but...
Well, you were telling me, they've been top 3 at 5 TIs, is that right? Yeah, in the mid lane right now, Nisha sitting on 15 and 1 CS. As you can see, a little action top lane, Faith Beyond taking the brunt of the damage here. Chrysalis still with the Starbreaker, will fully connect, and that looks like first blood goes the way of Secret in this game number 1.
But maybe he still rates the aura higher. All right, gonna see a little bit of a poke down here on bottom.
Yeah, Poison Touch slowing a Resolution to a crawl. You can see Zayat is coming, but it's gonna be too late. So first kill for PSG-LGD so far.
You scale incredibly well with few items, right? If you get a BKB on this hero, if you get some sort of utility.
Nice snowball. Ends up getting out of the range of the Starbreaker, but it matters not because Puppy is here to play as well. So 1 kill for Secret as Wyatt. Approach the tier 1 tower will be fine. Resolution in the meantime. It's going to lose. Nothing to say, actually died to Zayats.
Yep, so there was that mid-rotation coming in from the Nyx and getting full value out of the 2-0-2 build. Very standard for Nyx to not get mana burn until later in the game. And what you do offer then is that if you connect that first stun on Pango, he can't really reset, right? You just stand in his path and, oh well, he can try to, he needs to be a little bit careful about how he jumps with Swashbuckle essentially, and you can maybe catch him with Carapace as he does that to hit the creep wave. Use that as a setup for a secondary stun, and then Leshrac with the third stun.
Oh, but Snowball in onto the mid lane. Nisha already at half HP. And here comes Nothing to Say with the Rolling Thunder, but a big Solar Guardian coming in as well as Crystal is trying to focus down Jin Q. They'll be successful eventually, and Nothing to Say has to roll away.
Have a little bit of space away from this Dawn.
Secret find Ame. Zayats gets off the Impale, but see the ult coming out from the Lone Druid as Nisha's here with the Pulse Nova. Y gets up a nice Poison Touch. Nice blocks coming out from Zayat, but the Grave comes out as well. It's Nothing to Say is coming to try to help out his comrade, but oh, he actually does TP out just barely enough HP, and Nisha and company have to hightail away, but Nisha gets blocked in by the Ice Shards. Split Earth only hits on 1. You can see Resolution trying to help him out. He actually dodges the Swashbuckle as Jin Q will be the one to fall, and now they're going to turn this around to Nothing to Say as well. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 as Secret looked like they were going to lose out on that engagement, but a nice turnaround and a great voice line from Resolution. Perfect timing.
With that said, though, they have come off to a pretty good mid-game situation now where because Enigma's...
Zayats Impale into the Solar Guardian. Ame gets off his ult again. Very tanky boy.
Not even remotely close to being enough damage when he gets the true form off. And it might cost Crystal the
snowball is going to connect. You can see the Lone Druid Bear going pretty ham here, but Puppy's there with the slow. And the hammer coming in now to Jin Q with the help of Resolution. So again, Secret getting the better of this engagement despite being the ones falling back initially in this fight.
That was a good time to find that skill up point into Global Silence, preventing the Shallow Grave, a big team fight beforehand, because LGD can relatively easily go and contest the area.
Haste.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to Say. He gets stunned right out of the gates. They don't even need the Solar Guardian. There's Nisha, nets the kill with the Split Earth. 4K lead for Secret now.
They are absolutely destroying.
Starting to run away with it as you see Puppy's ult come out after the Frostbite, and Zayats is here with another Impale Starbreaker to finish off Jin Q.
LGD's lineup is kind of crafted to hit a timing right now and go and force your towers. So if you're the one setting the agenda, you're already really happy.
Looking to tank the gank. Oh, the Global Silence is giving him some cover, and the Solar Guardian coming in as well. Jin Q is just punished right off the bat. Beautiful play from Secret as they just shut that smoke gank down immediately. And Zayat's looking for more.
Oh, this could be big. They don't have
a Solar Guardian though, yeah.
Dropped everything. Still trying.
Gets off the Vendetta first. Actually gets the Impale as well. Crystallis is here with the huge Starbreaker, and down goes Ame. And Secret starting to really run away with this. Speaking of Resolution, he has the Falcon Blade into Force Staff. We're going to see a Starbreaker again come out. Faith Beyond caught out. His own side here. Zayat stuck inside the Ice Shards. Nothing to say. He's going to be blocked up by said Ice Shards. And the Force Staff that we just talked about from Resolution coming into play already. 7K lead for Secret.
Turn this into Roche. I kind of like this. I think maybe if they did this a little bit earlier, this would have been a higher impact play, because actually the Global and the Donald are now online again, so might have missed the timing if Secret find this opportunity to get in there with Zayats.
Yep, Roche going down slowly. The Wraith packed inside as Nisha seems to have a decent idea that this is happening. He's just going to walk right in with the Split Arc. Gets off the Pulse Nova and the Bloodstone ahead of him. The Solar Guardian on the outskirts as Zayats gets stunned, but nothing to say. Already gets off his Rolling Thunder, but a huge Starbreaker. Crystallis deletes Faith Beyond. Jin Q starting to get quite low as Puppy's the first to fall for Secret, so it's a 1-for-1. He's going to buy back into the game, though. Double kill from Crystallis coming out as well, and Nisha pretty much out of mana, but it's just enough to take out Ame. And now Y and company from LGD have to get the hell out of here, as Secret will likely get the Roche. That's true.
That's its Facebook status. It's complicated. All right. Nice Carapace.
Oh, beautiful setup. Split Earth to follow, and the Impale again. Nothing to say is dead.
Oh yeah, the classic Rezo, no global, we can fight easy. Well, he didn't have mana.
Oh, Impale set up onto Faith Beyond with the Solar Guardian, but a nice Tusk Snowball mitigates a lot of it as Crystallis pops the BKB a little bit prematurely. Starbreak doesn't really connect very well, but they still have the damage, it looks like, to take out Faith Beyond. And Jin Q is next on the list. So despite the Secret initiation not going as planned, I mean, with this kind of a lead, it doesn't really matter sometimes.
So far in this game, considering what we've seen from Enigma earlier in the tournament, Secret seems to have a very good understanding of how to solve it. And this looks like Y will also finding a quick way back to base. As Grave.
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of juked them by running in a line.
And sometimes it's the hardest path to follow. Okay.
That is really impressive that he found a way out of that.
On the other side of the map, though, Jin Q gets off the initiation. Already has his shard as Zayats gets off the Impale, as Nisha has to walk his way around, but looks like Jin Q is likely to fall. He's getting healed up, though. And still the Aegis in line for Nisha, so he is not scared. Eventually, Jin Q goes down, and there's the stun follow-up. And Nisha, they're looking for the bear. That's all the damage that Ame has. I mean, to get Lightning Storm down, he's just going to continue on now. They're looking for a full team wipe potentially. Global Silence is there. Nisha just hedging his bets. GG is called. And Secret completely stomped game number 1.
Just absolutely crushed them start to finish. The lanes went well. Secret more than happy to pick that up and just put on a clinic in this game. Everything went exceptionally well.
Yeah, so this Stunbreaker, while it doesn't necessarily have the best core-to-core matchup versus the Monkey King, it can just give them that lane security, right? It's a strong laner. It can also help the Leshrac early on, like we saw last game.
What would have been so bad about Marcy in this lane? Because she has a way to get away from.
She does have a way to get away as well. Yeah.
Oh, glimpse back, Starbreaker, but a lot of it's mitigated thanks to the Frost Shield coming out from Y. Not gonna, I was gonna say it's not gonna lead to kill, but that is more damage than I thought. First blood ends up going to Puppy. Yeah. So Secret, despite losing in the CS and the outer lanes, able to get first blood. A nice double stun from Zayat, but the Avalanche is gonna keep him in place. Spirit Siphon and the tree toss is there. Jin Q gets credit for it.
But yeah, the top lane, nice kill from Secret. I'm a little bit surprised that Ame didn't get more involved in trying to save his Lich, but I think he had creeps in the tower that he was prioritizing, and maybe the communication was Y saying, I'm fine, don't worry.
Speaking of Y, yep. Take some heavy damage here, but here comes the pounce from Ame. Crystallis. It's going to be another Jingu stack coming out for Ame. Puppy basically out of mana right now.
Stuns.
Yeah, but the Starbreaker coming out. It does connect onto the Lich, but the Thunder God's Wrath finishes off 2 heroes. So nothing to say, despite being kind of a wash in the mid lane. Now has 2 kills to his name. Secret are trying to fight into this Exo. It's going to be running out relatively soon, so I'm trying to time that perfectly. Rezo's going to show himself, though. The fortification was already popped as Jin Q. Oh. They do get the D word one way or the other, but it will be a deny. As you can see, oh, nothing to say, taking a lot of damage. Actually, the heavenly jump on the other side, and he's just dead to Nisha. Big kill for Secret as now they try to pursue. That was a rebound into a toss, which helps the unleash a little bit here. Impale's going to connect onto one, but now Resolution has to be a little bit careful. Gets off the dispose, and there's the Sinister Gaze you were talking about from Y. They do find the kill on the support, but Resolution falls in the end. And a split art's just a millimeter off. And Nisha trying to find some more value here.
Millimeter, not inch. All right, ZQ's back.
Well, it was a millimeter. Inch is bigger than a millimeter. I don't know if you know that, SyndereN.
Oh, you don't know what a millimeter is.
Trivia time for you as Crystallis hammers to the low ground. Looks like he's fine.
For the team you're cheering for, but if you do have one hero far away of the field in this game,
we have the Impale. Nice setup from Resolution as well. Crystallis with a Solar Guardian. Faith Beyond is deleted.
Big kill. It really does feel so good to play with multiple setup stuns as Dawn.
Thank you.
And yeah, I will never call you that again, trust. All right, Zayat.
He's going to be spotted.
Okay.
Sinister Gaze is there. Resolution gets a nice stun off with his rebound. Looks like Y is mega dead as Faith Beyond coming from the low ground with that exorcism. Jin-Q following out behind with a static storm inside that kinetic field. They're going to try to focus down the DP, but she's healing so much. Now Resolution, he is getting low. The Urn Charge applied. One last little damage proc there from the exorcism, and Faith Beyond gets credit for that.
And the Urn as well will now be turned into a vessel. So this time around, LGD with the healing reduction.
Nothing to say. He's going to do a nice job of dodging, but it doesn't matter. Crystallis still has the damage. Boundless Strike connects on the two as Ame has come to play, but there is the glimpse, and that's going to reset things for Secret. Kind of rely on Nisha to absolutely take over, and I want to say of all the people that is good at carrying on their back, he is probably #1 on my list if I had to make one. As Zayat's
nice
the horsey, very good. Yep. But Ame is there.
That's a longer horsey.
Yeah, that's
Primal
a monkey.
Spring.
Monkey over horse apparently. Zayat will proc down.
DP with the high damage at this point in time.
Yeah, but this mid tier 1, kind of a big deal. You got to be careful of that Thunderbolt if you're Zayat for that vision. Sentry there as well. They're going to spot him. They're going to try to burst him down. Thunder God's Wrath is there as well. Looks like Puppey's going to survive his Solar Guardian coming in now. They're going to focus all their efforts onto this Lich, and the Zeus dies as well, so nothing to say. Takes a fall. This is going to be a third kill in this engagement, all for Secret, and even a buyback coming out.
Definitely
spotting some things out here. We have a glimpse. Faith Beyond is out of there. Haste Rune does spawn as Puppey's going to take the brunt here. Boundless Strike, but he turns into a little pig. A couple more right clicks will do it, so support down for Secret. As LGD looking for more.
It's all 5 LGD heroes killing a 5 Disruptor, though. That does not feel that great. First, they will do a big move here once again. This time as 4, though. Trying to not break the smoke onto the Nyx. This would be a huge pick if they found Nisha, but reading this like a book and not getting caught. Getting away with that ward.
He might be the one that suffers, but again, it's going to be a support potentially. Gets off the spike carapace though. Exorcism is popped. Does that mean they want to try to go for Roach? They're trying to take a fight. Faith Beyond finding Crystallis, slowing him down to Spirit Siphon, but the kinetic field blocks him off. And that might be all PSG-LGD get, and that's a big cooldown that they have to take into account now.
Oh, they might even lose their Tiny too.
Split Earth, Hammer's there as well. Down goes Tiny. Faith Beyond. He's here as well, but the Exorcism is running out. Resolution forced to fight despite the Spirit being applied to him.
Oh my God.
Big Lich onto 2, and PSG-LGD, despite being down in numbers at the start, end up taking this fight in space 3 for 1, and Nisha left along with Zayat here in the top lane.
Oh, they got insane value out of DP in that fight. Tiny close to Dagger, by the way. ZQ went phase boots and has just been quietly farming in the top lane for the last 4 or 5 waves.
PSG-LGD, Avalanche clips Resolution, tossed back into the Sinister Gaze, but Nisha's coming with the Solar Guardian help as well. Resolution ticking out very slowly. Looks like he won't fall. No, he actually gets off the stun just in time with his Unleash, dispels the Urn Charge, and Jin-Q looks like he's going to fall as the Crystallis double kill comes out, but finally Resolution does fall. So a little bit of a backwards engagement, but I think Secret will be okay with this. 2 for 1. Sure, but the toss, I think it was bringing him closer, but the Sinister Gaze actually stopped him.
Yeah, it stopped him midair, yeah.
We're going to see a fight here. Faith Beyond doing a lot of damage, healing with the Spirit Siphon. Here comes the Wukong's command from Ame, trying to focus down Nisha. Gets off the Bloodstone, but will that be enough? Spirit Siphon's still there. That's 2 for nothing. PSG-LGD winning this fight, and now another Avalanche. GQ looking for a target to toss. Crystallis can't get to the low ground, though. Has to walk away the old-fashioned way. Gets off the Starbreaker. Really connects onto Ame. Silence to follow. But it looks like this is going to be the death of the position one for Secret as PSG-LGD win a big fight here in the mid game. Secret smoking up to the enemy jungle. Faith Beyond. They see him.
Far out.
Yep. Moves himself to the other side. Might have missed out on the vision there. No, they saw him. Resolution with a nice rebound. Here comes the Solar Guardian as well, but the Avalanche mitigating a lot of this right now as Crystal is focusing down Jin Q for the time being as Faith Beyond looks to be dead. Just one more right click to go. So nice pick off for Secret. Ame, next to his tier 2 tower, has to pop the BKB. Wukong's command to follow. Now there's no physical damage go through this with that BKB activated, but they can try to continue on here once the BKB ends up running out. Wise going to take the brunt of the damage now from the Starbreaker. So Secret getting everything they want. Ame the only one left in this area. Looks like he does get away safely. That would have been just a disaster for PSG-LGD, but still, Secret going to be extremely happy with what happened here.
That said, Nisha popping, or rather revealing a BKB in the coming fight could become massive for Secret here.
LGD in the pit. Exorcism already popped.
Zayat
is going to spot it. The Spike Carapace comes out, double impale. Tiny's just dead right off the bat. And now the focus is on Ame. He goes down to the Pulse Nova. No buyback for the Monkey King as Y. He's going to get chased now by Nisha. And a huge fight for Secret. We'll see if they can go into the pit and get this roast, but the toss back from Jin Q. Avalanche is there as well. Resolution gets deleted, so maybe not with the numbers. Buyback now onto the Lich. Puppey attempting to TP out. He'll be fine.
Like, imagine that exact situation with the Sentry. I actually think they just get the Roach.
Yep, we've got another toss back. This time it's onto Puppey. It's going to be canceled a bit here. That's thanks to the Starbreaker, so it's a 1-for-1 on the supports. I mean, Exo's still down for a minute. Not sure if Secret will have time to try to take advantage, as we're going to see a blink now onto Nisha.
If you do get the right setup without Wukong's command down, Marcy can beat Monkey fight straight up. This is huge for Secret, though. Don't think, I mean, do LGD even try
Exo
this?
is up in 5.
It's too late.
Yeah, looks like it's too late.
Awesome play call here from Secret to go for this. They know Tiny has no buyback.
Oh, they're going to try to jump Faith Beyond. Frost Shield's going to keep him healthy for a little longer. Pops the BKB. Do they have the physical damage to go through? But Monkey King with the balance strike. Ame comes to play. Bash applied to Resolution now, but the rebound onto the other side of the river. He'll be fine, but Nisha looks like he wants to try to fight. Gets off the Yule. Faith Beyond now on the outskirts of this fight. That is a dead Lesh, but that is just the Aegis. Exorcism still going. Zayat gets the impale onto one, but now they're trying to turn this around onto the Monkey King. There's the Starbreaker from Chrysalis, and that is the death of Ame. 50 seconds on the deck. And PSG-LGD, they get the Aegis technically out of the hands of Secret, but it does cost them.
Have a good spell to get out.
Every time I saw, we're going to see the Avatars come out onto Puppey. Is it going to be punished, though? Chrysalis comes in with the hammer. Starbreaker's there as well, and Jin Q dies. 45 seconds of no Tony. And why? Gonna be spotted out, the glimpse back. And it looks like Y will be next, so 2 supports down in favor of Secret.
Eyeing up a Scotty next for more healing reduction against the Lash, and you know, that reliable slow to once again stick.
Nothing to say, Impale is there, the stun from Resolution with the Basher as well. Nothing to say, has to use BKB. But the glimpse back, they're gonna find the support. No, Faith Beyond pops the BKB as well. But this is both in defensive measures as Resolution finds the distance because he's playing Marcy. And down goes, nothing to say. And Nisha working on the Shivas next. Is gonna get outpost control in the PSG-LGD jungle. Ame looking for the support, but Zayat is there to try to counteract this. Solar Guardian coming in as well. Ame pops the BKB along with Chrysalis, but Starbreaker deletes Y from the face of the map, and now they're inside Wukong's command.
No bash.
Have to get the hell out of there as Resolution looks like he's gonna live, uses the rebound to get a little bit extra distance. Zayat and company now focusing down Faith Beyond on the Death Prophet. Another valuable kill and another valuable fight for Secret.
Now, no DP ults. They're actually going for a 5-man offensive smoke with Faith Beyond with best ability. I mean, it's debatable. Maybe Spirit Siphon is his best ability, but, you know.
True.
Puppey, if they want him, he's dead. They do.
Okay, Avatar. Zayat wants to come in, though. They've lost Puppey already. Does have the buyback available. His Thunder God's Wrath is there. Looks like Zayat is going to barely limp away, but no, nothing to say there to finish him off. Now, Resolution, he's taking so much damage. The rebound onto the other side of the map again. Rezo is fine. 70 seconds of no nicks. Must have been a dieback technically.
Puppey.
Static Storm. Okay. Enough to take out Jin Q. Very cocky play from Puppey, but it kind of works out. But again, if they get the kill, this will technically be a dieback for him. Boundless Strike, and it looks like it will be just that. But there's no Roche to get. I believe
He's
Nisha.
level 17. What the hell? Remember his start?
Yes,
That's
level
okay.
2 at like 7.5 minutes.
It's a good recovery. Oh, gets the carapace.
Very good initiation, but Jinkyu is there with the avalanche. Will it be enough? No. Nothing to say. Goes down to another member of Secret. That Starbreaker has been deleting heroes, and of course you've said it time and time again. Zayat has been setting up every single initiation.
LGD would love to not fight for the next 300 gold on Ame. Just get that Scotty. It's a really big game changer for them to get that unlocking. It's going to help them so much against the Lesh as long as he gets to play the fight on the MK. Look how much they're covering him. It's like
Resolution with the double damage, by the way. Nothing to say is dead. And a stun onto several heroes. Now 2 dead for LGD to just start out the fight. Another Starbreaker, but now Chrysalis and company outside the Wukong's command. The glimpse back onto Faith Beyond, and he is dead. Triple kill for Resolution. There are all buybacks available for LGD, so Secret have to be a bit careful with this. And why? He's going to die inside his own base. He is the one lone member of LGD without the buyback at the moment. So 12k lead for Secret. Roche is available. Aegis advantage. We didn't talk about the shard, but it was taken by Nisha, which one of those weird shards, obviously very powerful. The Splitters being, I mean, a lot of time we think about like high ground defense, but when you're going high ground yourself, it's actually not too shabby as well. Avalanche here. Wukong's command expended. Is it just for Puppy though? Looks like it is for now as Nisha. He's perfectly fine to try to fight this out on the other side of the Wukong's command. Here comes a Solar Guardian as well. Faith Beyond is dead. But the toss back onto Nisha, but now the Wukong's command is down. The BKB finally activate for Ame. He gets a big boundless strike. A lot of damage coming out from Nothing to Say. So they get the 2 supports in the end, but now Nothing to Say, he's the one getting pursued by Nisha. Split Earth connects. Pulse Nova continuing to go in again. The Aegis still intact for Secret. Frost Shield not going to mitigate any of that magic damage, and the Starbreaker is enough. Another death for Nothing to Say, and 2 cores dead for LGD with no buybacks.
now looking for the first lane of barracks here. Overwhelming Blink obviously will make it very easy for him to, first of all, be tanky and also set up his own stun.
And Nisha, I mean, he's level 25.
Toss back.
Toss back. This is something you have to be a little bit careful with. He pops the BKB, and Jinkyu is punished really hard. But it's going to not connect thanks to BKB from Faith Beyond. That's the buyback now to Jinkyu. That be careful because Nothing to Say is now available to fight. They're going to try to turn this around as Resolution jumps in with his BKB, focusing down Ame, but the Wukong's command can give him so much armor as Resolution gets destroyed. 80 seconds of no mercy. Another falls for Secret as PSG-LGD showing some life here. They find 3 kills with no reciprocation.
Toss MVP.
What is their Abrasive doing down there?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe someone's gonna. Oh,
all right. Jinkyu deletes it, and they are smoked up.
Even after the nerfs, you can easily afford this if you go Scotty. It's something, especially we've seen Faceless Voids in the past go for as a build-up to refresh.
He's going to be the one that gets popped here, but pops the BKB very early. Gets off the Splitter, trying to play around it, but the Jinkyu is about to proc here as well. The Wukong's command is there, and Nisha has to use the ult on himself. But he's likely just going to be left alone, and he's going to be brought down. A huge kill for LGD. There are buybacks for both remaining members here from Secret.
You really have to be on your toes against this team. Like, you have a big lead, sure, but...
One thing I do want to mention, we're a bit far, it's 2K away, but Puppy, Aghanim Scepter, halfway there, that is something that can just win the game, essentially.
Yeah, he has some good setup, right? He has the Nyx. Oh, speaking of...
Yep, Solar Guardians there. Looks like Jinkyu will die.
If you play tight like this with Sentry Wards, it's a lot harder for Zayas to find the impact.
Very synced up on those Shivas there. Faith Beyond versus Nisha, but the BKB prevents the glimpse from being used.
Rezo's thinking. Oh,
he's going. He gets the bash to start things out, and Faith Beyond is evaporated here. And now they're going to get the Lich on top of it. Has to buy back. And we can see that Roche is available. I'm not sure if they're aware. And this is the one with the Aghanim Scepter, which gives you that 6k net worth injection, essentially. And this is going to be another Roche for Secret. And this is going to be Nihilism, I would assume, onto Nisha. We'll see who ends up taking the Aghanim Scepter.
But you need some sort of way of getting out of Starbreaker, of getting out of away from us.
And they're going to jump in. Solar Guardian coming in at the end. And it looks like Faith Beyond might drop inside the Wukong's command. And I think you just try to reset. Zayat is going to live thanks to the Eon Disc and just burrow his way back to full HP. The Jinkyu is dead as well without buyback available. Now they just wait out the Wukongs.
Oh, he got the stun
again. He's going to go in again with Chrysalis' Starbreaker. approximating time and time again, but there's Ame's refresher, Wukong's command to follow, Crystallis eats the cheese, tries to get force step, but not going to live through this engagement. They did find Niche, okay, gets off the Yule, but instantly canceled.
Dude,
That was
this
the neutral item.
It's actually doing work.
But they got the tower, but nothing more.
Moment Faith Beyond.
Uh-oh. Inside the Static Storm. Remember, he can't use any items inside of it, and he's dead. 90 seconds of no death profit. Ame trying to get some revenge, but Resolution ends up using Rebound to the other side. Only one inside Wukong's command right now, but 3 dead for PSG-LGD. And now Ame looks to be next. The Starbreaker is coming just for him. Specialty from Secret. He has to buy back instantly. Now Resolution with the dispose, onto nothing to say, has to pop the BKB himself, but this looks like it might be the beginning of the end for LGD in this upper bracket. Rebound not proc there, but again, Crystallis with the Starbreaker. And this is going to be several sets of racks, if not potentially GG.
Heart Shiva BKB, he dies before he gets BKB off. He literally just gets killed 100-0. Even with Lich's protection, it wasn't enough.
Oh, Zayat finds Ame. This is going to be a dieback for him potentially, and it will. Double Starbreaker, GG is called, and Secret 2-0 PSG-LGD, sending them to the lower bracket, and they're going to face off against Thunder Predator. My goodness, I don't think anybody was expecting that potential matchup in the upper bracket, but wow, what a series from Secret.
Yeah, my prediction so far, great. 0 out of 2 in the bracket, so that's, yeah, what a, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a shocker. I don't feel like LGD going into today was like a massive favorite, especially when you saw in the group stage.
Cyborg Matt, very happy. Love that guy, one of the best people in Dota for sure.
We're here with Crystallis. Crystallis, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So exciting to watch, and I know that you guys came in from Last Chance Qualifier after a pretty tough season. When you joined, when Puppy asked you to join, did you anticipate this would be the road to TI, and why do you think you guys have been able to turn things around so easily?
I mean, when Puppy invited me, I think TI was definitely still the main goal, right? We wanted to come here to win TI. That's why I joined. That was our plan from the beginning. And although DPC went kind of bad, we did in the end, you know, I think sort everything out. And now that we're at TI, we're feeling very, very good.
And 2 of the shortest games ever, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, one of the shortest games, right? The second one was pretty long. The second one was a bit more fun to watch, I'd say as well.
That's true, that's true. Thank you so much, and good luck. Thunder Awaken was hoping to face PSG-LGD, so, uh-oh.
Bad luck for them.
See you later, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
It's a good year. Welcome back to the International. I'm your host, James Too Good Harding, and I'm sorry I'm not Shiva. We've had problems with, well, no, wait, wrong time.